Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nay. For any of you guys that are new, welcome. Today is going to be another Manifestation Wednesday video. Today I'm going to be talking about the top 10 mistakes that people make in accordance to the law of attraction. But before I get into the video, I just want to let you guys know that this is going to be the last chance for my open Q&A. All the questions so far have been law of attraction based, so I'm going to do kind of like a law of attraction based Q&A. So if you guys want to head over to that video and ask me any questions that you guys have about the law of attraction, I'm going to leave the link down in the description box below, and I'm going to be answering those questions next week in a bonus video. It's just going to be a law of attraction based Q&A. So if you guys have any questions or advice, please ask me on that video. Again, I will leave the link down below. Let's get started into today's video. So the first mistake that people make in accordance to the law of attraction is that their dreams are too big. And hear me out when I say this. When you first start the law of attraction, sometimes it can be hard to actually get your mind to actually believe it. So the law of attraction is three things. You have to ask the universe what you want, believe that you already have it, and then you will receive it. So a lot of times people think, oh, I can just manifest the biggest dreams that I have. They don't necessarily believe that they can achieve this or that they have it. That just kind of defeats the purpose. So starting too big can be a real issue. A lot of the times our past can limit what we believe. If you grew up in a situation or you had past experiences that limit your belief process, you need to kind of gradually build that up. It's kind of like a muscle. So what you can do is break these goals that you have or these manifestations into smaller things. So if you wanted to read a book every single week and you're not even a reader to begin with, that can be a problem because you might not necessarily believe that you can do it. So something that you could do is read a book every single month, and then read a book every 3 weeks, and then every 2 weeks, and then every week. And then you can gradually build up your belief muscle, I guess you would call it. Every single time that you succeed in these smaller goals, it kind of helps you believe the process a little bit more, and it will eventually take you to that end goal. So another mistake that people do is they compromise or they change their manifestations. A lot of the times when it doesn't happen so quickly, we become a little bit impatient, and we don't necessarily wait for the end goal or the manifestation to come our way. We're not really trusting the universe. So when you don't see what you're manifesting, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to get it. It's just you have to trust the universe at the right time that you will get what you want to manifest. So for example, when I was trying to find my condo, I kept looking and looking and looking, and every time I would kind of tweak or change what I wanted to manifest, like, oh, maybe the view won't be necessary thing that I need, or maybe I will change the pricing of like what I'm gonna pay. And like doing that confuses the universe, and you're not gonna end up getting what you want. When I was looking for my condo, I was like, you know what, I'm changing way too much. This is so confusing, even just for me. So what I did was I found what I wanted, and I got exactly that. So don't change unless it's necessary, and then when you receive it, you can always upgrade or tweak it then. But once you send it out to the universe of what you want to manifest, leave it and just trust that it's coming your way. Be patient. I'm telling you, you will get it. So just don't change or compromise anything like that. The third mistake that people make is they counteract their words. Like for example, you can say, I want money because I'm broke. Well, you just said that you're broke, so you're not gonna manifest money. Don't use words like but, when, if. Stop whenever you say those words and just say the beginning of that sentence. So like I said, if you said, I want money because I'm sick of being broke, don't say like because or why. Like, kind of chop the sentence in half and just say, I want money. Another thing that you could do is if you have like a weight issue that you're trying to control or manifest, you can't say, I want new clothes when I lose weight. Like, don't say when I lose weight. You're kind of focusing on the fact that you have a lot of weight and that you aren't at your goal weight. So when you say, I want more clothes, just end it at that and say, I want more clothes. Another thing that people do is they say negative words within the sentence that they want. And I've mentioned this before, saying things like, I can't do this, or I won't do this, and I don't have this, kind of counteracts what you are trying to manifest because you're believing that you don't have it and the lack of it. So when you say these things, like, don't freak out, don't like stress over what you're saying. Just watch your words carefully, and if you tend to say something like that, just don't repeat it and try to switch it up and change it into a more positive, or just break the sentence and then get rid of that negative side of it. One of the things that I found in the research that I did for this video was, I have it right here on my laptop is that your statement has to be positive. It has to be stated in the present like you already have it. It has to be brief, and it has to be something that you actually believe. Like, try to incorporate those 4 things into a sentence. If you found yourself kind of saying a sentence that you can tweak a little bit, try to change those 4 things, and I promise it will be much easier to manifest things into your life. The 4th thing is when you focus on the how rather than looking for opportunities that come your way. Sometimes people think, oh, when I manifest, I have to figure out how to do this and how I'm going to do this. Just trust that the universe is going to show you that how through opportunities that come into your life. If you have certain gut instincts or things in your head that you're like, oh, maybe I should run today. Well, that's a sign that you should run today. Or if you think, oh, maybe I should wear this shirt, or something deep down is telling you, listen to your gut, listen to your brain, focus on the opportunities that come your way, and don't focus necessarily so much on how you're going to achieve that goal, because the universe has that for you. Appreciate the change that does come when you are trying to manifest new things into your life. Another mistake is that they get way too wound up in their manifestation. They kind of look at that life as like, or their future life and like what they're going to manifest as like this huge dream that they have and the perfect life and what's going to bring you happiness. If you manifest or you have affirmations or you're looking at like visualization boards and you think of this perfect life and like your happy life and this is what's going to bring you happiness, and then you look at your life now, it can seem not as great as the life that you're going to get in the future, which is a mistake because people then tend to not feel grateful for the life that they have now, and you won't end up manifesting what you want. So even though you want all these things and these things are going to make you happy, be happy where you are now and be grateful for the things that you do have and the life that you have now. Gratitude was something that has completely changed my law of attraction, vibration. When I'm grateful for what I have, I attract so much more and so much more quickly than I would if I wasn't grateful. Most people think that their manifestations, again, will bring them happiness, but you need to be happy within yourself in order to attract those things that are going to just increase your happiness. And I read a quote, and I've said this in one of my videos before, if you're not happy with the life that you have now, with things that you're lacking, what makes you think that bringing new ones in is going to make you happy? Another mistake is they think that they can just visualize something and it's going to happen. All they have to do is look at a board and like their dream life and what they want, and it's just going to happen magically. And that's where a lot of people think, oh, the law of attraction is bullshit, like it's not even a real thing. That's not the case at all. You need to listen to your gut and watch out for the opportunities that come your way. Say yes to a lot of things. If something comes into your life that you're a little bit afraid of and out of your comfort zone, take that as a sign that you're going to be manifesting what you want into your life more quickly. If you take these opportunities and grow and learn as a person and take action, don't be afraid of change. Some people think they kind of freak out over change, but change is actually a good thing. And you kind of have to work towards it, and you have to work and act like you already have that life. So just picture yourself with the manifestation that you have, pretend that you already have it, and just live like you already have it. It's not something that you can just look at a board and think, okay, it's gonna work. Like, you have to believe it, and you have to, live like you already have it. People think the law of attraction is just an easy thing, but it's just a way of life, and it takes practice. So not everyone's perfect to begin with, but as you just keep researching and growing and learning your inner self and learning about who you are, practicing the rituals and the actions that it takes for the law of attraction to work, it becomes much easier. It kind of can seem a little bit much when you first start, but like I said, I've only learned about this like a year ago, and I just make it a priority to learn about it every single day and to live my life like I already have it, and it does work. So just keep that in mind. Don't just look at a visualization board and think that's the law of attraction, because it's not. Another mistake that people have is obsessing too much about one thing that they're trying to manifest. That can cause anxiety and stress and anger when you don't get it. And those are all negative connotations that can lower your vibration and in turn not help you manifest what you want. Another thing that can come over obsessing over the law of attraction or a manifestation is that you tend to overthink your techniques of the law of attraction, and you kind of fear your thoughts and fear negative thoughts, which in turn creates guilt and anger and stress and worry, again, which all lowers your vibration. And those are huge things because they tend to stick with us and they're really hard to get rid of. So don't obsess too much. Like I said, just trust the universe and trust that you're going to get what you want in the right timing, and try not to focus, like when you think about something that you're trying to manifest over and over and over and you're obsessing over it and it's a thought that's constantly in your head, you're kind of thinking about what you're lacking and the lack of that manifestation, and in turn you're thinking that you don't have it and you're attracting that you don't have it. So if you want it, like, tell the universe, and again, act like you already have it. Live the life like you already have it. Think about the feeling that's going to come when you get that manifestation and live like that. Grab that feeling and just hold on to it, and you will manifest it much more quickly than fixating on the lack of or obsessing over a particular manifestation because you are visualizing yourself not having it. Another thing that you can do is just meditate and just take a breath and focus on that item or that manifestation for 5 minutes, and then let it go and just trust the universe and be patient that it's coming your way. Don't obsess too much about it, and don't obsess over your actions too much, because that can actually cause you to not manifest it. Another thing that I recently just discovered was being too broad is actually a mistake when trying to manifest something. Try to research and break it down into goals, and like when you really think about what you have to do or what you can do to manifest something into your life, be specific. And the more you research and learn about that particular manifestation, whether it's losing weight or attracting money into your life or getting your dream job or traveling, really research and plan out your dream life. So like if you wanted a job, like plan out what you're going to be doing in that job. Write down your schedule when you do get that job. Just researching and planning and being specific about what you want rather than just saying I want that job can actually help you attract it way more quickly and way more frequently than not doing so. So just really be specific, and to be specific you need to research and understand why you want this thing and your life after you get it. Something that I do is I write in a journal every so often about the feelings that I have once I get that, and kind of my routine or feelings that I have when I do receive it, and that in turn helps me understand the feelings and thoughts that come with that manifestation. Being specific about it by researching and like looking at pictures or looking at things that I can do, or even planning, like if you want to travel, like plan a trip just for fun, and then research and figure out like what you need and what you want to have in order to travel the way that you want. Another mistake is trying to prove something to people or manifesting something to prove something to somebody else. Law of attraction is not a comparable thing. It's more of a connection within yourself and a growing within yourself and an inner peace. So attracting something into your life to kind of prove or show off is not something that the law of attraction likes. I talked about this in my other video last week. It's just basically negative vibes that you kind of are putting out there into the universe. If I'm trying to get something because I want to be rich and I want to like be on top of the world compared to other people and I want to be the highest, that's not something that is a positive thing, so the law of attraction won't give it to you. Like for example, if you want to get a promotion and have this other person leave your job, it's because they were mean to you or something and you want to like show them off. Like don't do that. Do something for yourself and what brings you self inner peace. So if you want a promotion to prove to yourself that you're strong and you're worthy of this promotion, that's something that you could do rather than trying to, you know, knock someone else down or compare yourself to other people. Trying to be like somebody else or trying to manifest what other people have isn't something that will manifest things that you want into your life. So try to make your goals something that will bring you inner strength and inner peace. If you are trying to attract things like I want to be skinny as this person or I want to travel as frequently as this person, use them as kind of a guide, but not necessarily use your dreams or manifestations to be compared to them. Compare it within yourself and grow and do all your manifestations for yourself and nobody else. Because a lot of times if you compare with other people, that's just an insecurity within yourself, and again you're manifesting insecurity and lack of rather than something that you just want to grow and be like a better person. And the last mistake that people make is they're afraid of change. When you attract new things into your life or new things that you don't have right now and you will be receiving in the future, like things are going to change. With any new thing that comes into your life, good or bad, things are going to be changing, and life is a constant up and down process. That's what kind of makes life life, and that's what makes us have like a journey in life and learn new things and appreciate things. So when change comes your way, don't be afraid of it. If you're trying to manifest something into your life and then you get it and then you kind of in turn like kind of freak out and have like a fear of it, and you kind of are pushing the universe back and you're not going to be able to attain and keep that manifestation. So again, when change happens, let it happen, because if you are too afraid and you push it back or you don't let it happen, you're showing the universe that that manifestation isn't that much of a priority to you as that the universe thought it was. So when you kind of turn back, it kind of plays into the other mistake of changing or compromising your manifestations, and it's very confusing for the universe and you won't get it as quickly as if you just accept it. If you kind of have fear or something over change, figure out what's the positives that come out of it. Write down 10 things, positive or pros, that are coming out of this change, and then prioritize it. Like, is all those pros worth the fear or whatever cons that you think the manifestation is bringing into your life, or the change that it's bringing into your life? Is it worth it? Because sometimes if it's not, that's not something that you really wanted to begin with. So just don't be afraid of change. Write down all the pros and what you're going to gain out of the situation, rather than being afraid and just turning your back and like freaking out. Some example that I have is like, if you're trying to lose weight and you're kind of a shy person and people start saying things to you over and over and over, and you're kind of getting a lot of attention on yourself, and you're like, wait, what? I don't like this attention. I don't like people asking me about my weight or seeing that I'm losing weight. Don't focus on other people, and don't be afraid of change that comes your way, because you're just going to confuse the universe. So find out pros, like, I'm losing my weight, I'm getting stronger, you know, I'm building new relationships. The people that are like noticing, that's actually a good thing. That just shows that you're getting and manifesting what you want. That's the universe showing you that. But again, it could be a little bit scary to some people. So if you guys have any questions about that or any advice, please let me know, and I can kind of personalize it into advice just for you. So I know that one can be a little bit of a tough one, because fear is a huge emotion to overcome, but it's worthy of overcoming. That's going to be my Manifestation Wednesday video. If you guys liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching these videos. You guys are honestly the best. Every time I post these videos, I just feel so good, and I think I help a lot of people, and you guys comment down below, and you guys kind of help all of each other out as well. So if you guys have any other questions, don't write them in this video, just head on over to my Q&A. Again, I will leave it in the description box down below. Write down any questions that you have, and I will answer them. So again, thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys all have a great week. Bye guys.